But yeah, what kind of puppy do you have?
A blue nose. Our mom and dad.
Oh, okay, okay.
Our mom's an XL, her dad's a bully. The small ones.
Okay, so did she come out like medium sized or
Well, she 9 weeks, or she 10 weeks. I got her at weeks.
oh, she's just a baby?
Yeah, my girl.
Oh,
I got a
what's her
big
name?
one too. Yeah, yeah,
Yaya. Hi, Yaya.
yeah. I got my boy over there. He laying down. He 8 years old
Mm.
for a little minute.
Oh, he's an old boy.
Going
Wow.
on, man? I ain't chop it up with you in a minute.
No, for real, man. Like I've literally just been just doing the thing. Life went in a lot of crazy directions in my 20s and like kind of just balanced out for me in my 30s, you know?
Yeah, over here, man. Through a lot of trials and tribulations. We still here.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And it's crazy to think that like, this is probably like so cliche, but there's like a lot of us who didn't make it out, you know what I mean? Like um just either like got locked up or just it just
Yeah, I was just
it didn't go that way.
I took a nap today, and when I woke up, I just found out one of my homeboys, he died. Just like you said, ain't make it out, either locked up or dead, but he died in Charlotte jail, and so in custody.
Damn, in custody is a damn, that's a even worse way to go, I feel. And my
Yeah,
condolences. I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. And the worst part about it, I ain't talked to him in like 5 years. So anybody listening, man, if you need to reconnect with people you grew up with, your loved ones, just always stay in contact no matter what, man. Cause life too short, for real.
Absolutely. Do you still okay, so for everybody who don't know, me and KC, we go back since like fucking middle school in North Carolina, right? But like my question
Yeah,
to you, bro, is like, do you still talk to anybody from the old days?
talk to a lot of people, bro. You remember Hashel, Hector, Fresh, Ashley, all them, Abby. You don't
Yeah.
remember them? Yeah, I still keep in contact
Yeah,
with them.
yeah.
I still talk to them. You remember Pierre?
No shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pierre.
Yeah, I
Pierre,
still, yeah.
Tierra.
Yep. Well, I don't talk to Tierra,
Wow, that's
but
crazy.
Pierre, we on Snapchat with each other, and I keep in contact with him every once in a while. We send each other a little message. Um, yeah, I keep in contact with a lot of people from here and there. It's not like a everyday basis thing. Type, people got their own lives and shit. But when we speak,
Yeah,
we
yeah, I
speak.
hear you.
How the life
Well, I
out
mean,
there
it's
in
good that you're
Cali?
keeping in contact. Life in Cali, I mean, like, it's chill. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, I think nowadays everybody's got like either kids or they're like focused on something that they got going. So like, it leaves less time for everybody, to kind of like reconvene and like touch base and stuff.
Mm, yeah, I was thinking
Bro,
about going to
but it's
Cali sometime this summer, but I just started back running track again. And it's been going good for me. I've been getting first place, but I haven't been getting the time. So it's really not on getting first place because I know I can get that. It's running the time that I need to run to qualify. You know what I'm saying? To go
I
to the
see.
the bigger meets. But
Okay, what's the?
go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've been shot and shit, so it's just a lot of pain in my hips and stuff. But
Yeah,
but
I saw that scar, bro. It's pretty gnarly.
yeah, I got shot in the stomach, bro. I got shot right here. I got shot in the back of my neck, both of my hips, stomach. They was trying to get me, but
Yeah,
they
I
not
mean,
tried. They got me. Shit.
yeah, no, I mean,
But
but like it could have been worse. That's for sure. We could have
yeah,
literally been talking about like you when we were talking about like people who didn't make it. So you're fortunate, brother. I'm glad God blessed you.
everything.
But what were we talking about? I did have a question for you. So, like, when it comes to like the prepping for these meets and stuff, like, even with your injuries and stuff, like, how do you get ready for that?
So with
Like,
my
do you just start
injuries,
running one day?
well, even after I went through getting shot, because I got shot in 2012, 2013, and then I got shot in 2015. So it was two different times. But I went right back to running. Like I never gave up. I just never competed. I just, you know, ran a couple of miles here and there. It's been 14 years since I ran in a track meet, and I'm surprised. I surprised myself getting first place, but the way I prepare myself is it's all mental. You just got to do it. You got to tell yourself you can do it. We we got bodies that's built for anything, bro. We can we can do whatever we put our mind to, man. So I just go out there and I say, if I did this when I was young, I know I can do it now, especially if I'm still in shape. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I used to smoke heavy, but I don't smoke no more. I don't drink. Like, like I said, bro, we only got one life to live. So I just tell myself every day, I want to live it up before I do get too old and I can't move no more for real.
Yeah. I mean, but like, look, bro, like, not too many people would have adopted that same mentality moving forward from like the first gunshot wound, but like the second incident, right? Like, definitely not. Like, they probably would have had like, this like negative outlook and they would be right for it, right? But it sounds like you chose to like, step it up and, take on a more challenging role, which is like not only get back into running, which the physical side of things is usually enough for people already. But then you're thinking about competing and stuff like you know what I mean, bro? Like you got one life and you're living it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, bro. I was definitely in the box. I was definitely in my head after both times. But I didn't let it get to me. Like after a couple of months I told myself I can't beat myself up. Cause I got two little girls, so I don't want
The
them to see
babies
me
you have,
just
right?
yeah, I don't want them seeing me just all down and out, just tripping in life and not doing nothing. I like taking care of myself and making sure they got the things they need. So
You've always had like this larger than life mentality ever since like way back in the day, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like you always, had like a lot of energy and stuff and it's so crazy, you know what I mean? Cuz like we just grew up. Like that's the only thing that changed is just we grew up.
yeah, bro, we the same people, bro. It's just like you said, we older, man. I'm 33 now, man. So, that shit knocking at the door, bro. 50. And I just want to be able to do everything I can before that time comes. Even though 50 not old, I just want to be able to do everything just to say I did it. Cause this life
Yeah,
shit a
people are living
game,
up to
man.
like 100.
Yeah. Even though we supposed to live to like three, 400, 5, 6, 900.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard some like there was a science saying that basically like if we took care of our joints and our tendons, like they would definitely outlive us.
Yeah, bro. If we ain't eat McDonald's and all that bullshit and take ibuprofen and all that shit they give us, we'll be good. We'll be good. But we fucked up, man.
Absolutely.
Falling into their trap.
Wait. So back to the you prepping for the competition, right? For the run or for the track. How do you like what do you like to do to kind of like put yourself in that mentality like where you go from one day like I'm just chilling next day all right I gotta it's time to get on it like how does that process look for you?
All right, so the way I get ready is so first I don't got a coach. I do this on my own. I just met a coach actually. Uh I practice with his team, but I'm not on his team every Tuesday and Thursday, but we do like short stuff and he helped me with my form and stuff. But other than that, like I go out there and I run like longer distance sprints and stuff on my own and time myself with my stopwatch. But man, it all started with a good breakfast. You know, you gotta have your energy, your protein and shit, your carbs. And then I either go to the gym, get my body warmed up, depending on the day. Oh, girl. And then I go to the track, man, and I just give it all I got out there, man. And if my body start hurting from the wounds and shit, I take it easy and then I get right back to it. Just gotta make sure
Damn.
you eat right though.
Yeah. What about like any of like the recovery methods? Like I know a lot of people are like looking into like, like cryopod like those cryo chambers and stuff. Like have you ever looked into that kind of stuff? Or like maybe like a sauna?
But yeah, my gym, it has a sauna in it. Uh Hold up 1 second, bro. I gotta get this
Yeah,
charger.
yeah. Take your time. Take your time.
Back
No,
to it.
NTM, still young. Yeah, he's yeah.
I can still hear you though, bro. I can
Ice.
talk.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, right now I'm talking to chat. But yeah, yeah, the cold plunges, right? The ice baths.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Like
take an ice bath too
mm,
in my tub. I get 4 ice bags and fill my tub up. But I just looked up into this shit on Amazon. It's like $39 up to $400 you can get an ice bath.
yeah, I feel like I'm like I'm a weenie when it comes to that stuff. So like I probably wouldn't do like a cold plunge. I mean, I might do it if people dared me or something. But like what I really want to do is like one of those it's like this like isolation chamber where you're just kind of floating on water, and they basically like you can't hear any outside noise, and I guess that's like supposed to be like therapeutic or like help you focus or something. Like I really want
Yeah,
to do that.
I heard it out.
Yeah.
You just
Uh,
floating on water?
yeah, yeah, it's like an isolation chamber, right? Where they put you in water and you're just floating on top of it, but it's supposed to block outside noises. But yeah, sensory deprivation tank. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, broski. He says it's really salty water, room temp. Okay. Yeah, so and the sensory deprivation tank is supposed to be really good for just kind of like helping you like, lock back in, like, just a lot of our thoughts are always like outward, like always outward, like I got this going on, this needs to get paid or whatever. But then this is just kind of like it helps you bring all that stuff back in.
Mm, let's try that out. Yeah, I do the cold plunge. I actually go on hikes too. I'm in Seattle, so they got a lot of hike, a lot of trails, the long ones. Then they got lakes at the top of the mountain, and I go jump in the water up there, real cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Do
about
you
10, 15
do
minutes.
you do you take the dog with you? Yeah, yeah.
Nah, nah, I haven't been on a hike this year. But I had my bigger dog Cash. He a red nose pit bull. She a blue nose, but he been on plenty hikes with me. He hopped in the water with me, cold plunges. He just old now, but he not really that old. He good.
Yeah. Wow, man. And then what about the music thing? I know you were doing music for a while. You still doing that?
I do it here and there. Still got like 500 songs that I ain't even released yet. Um, I got songs that I write every day on my phone on my notes with a little beat on the back in the background from YouTube. But I don't really take that too much serious. I want to focus on this track stuff because I'm 33. I looked it up. It's people out here that's 35, 38 years old and they still competing in the Olympics. I just want to give it a try. I'm not saying that I would go to the Olympics because they got other like meets like the Olympics, like the Diamond League type shit. But definitely want to see how far I can go. I just know once I start getting into the whole music shit, it's just a whole nother lane. Like I just know I was smoking more, I was outside and running the streets, and I just don't want to do that. So I want to balance myself.
Yeah, like even for me, like podcasting, like social media, like TikTok and stuff, all of that stuff requires a lot of energy. And if I have the free time for it, I'm open to it. But like I have to accept the responsibility that comes with it. And even when it comes to music, right? Like I don't live the lifestyle I lived in my 20s. So even when I'm writing music now, a lot of the times I'm like remembering, what it was like and going up to perform the environments I was in, the circles and stuff. And I'm like, is this really like what I want to take on again? Like,
Yeah,
so it's a whole culture, it's a whole environment and stuff. But sometimes it's not a really friendly one, or it's not a very good environment to be around. Sometimes.
yeah. Cause I definitely was rapping a whole bunch of shit, fucking bitches and shooting niggas and just spinning the block, all type of shit, you know. But I don't know, man. I've been since I stopped smoking my thoughts, everything just been clear. And I've been coming up with like different sounds and stuff. So I've been thinking about going to the studio and see what I could do with that. Got a lot of love shit too. But that's for another time. I feel like in about 2, 3 more years I'll get back in that lane.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people pander to what they feel like people are gonna like instead of staying true to them. But the authenticity, the real stuff, is what you know people actually feel the most, right? It's the same way that I'm able to like walk into a room and like represent like hip hop and like R&B and stuff, and like they see me, they see my skin color, and they're like, "Come on, bro! Like, what do you really know about like music that's like predominantly black?" And then like like I don't even explain myself. I just get in there and I do my thing, but I'm talking about real life experiences that I've lived through, right? Like you could be a grown man, another grown man, and then like I talk about certain struggles and stuff that I've been through, and you're like, yo, I can relate to that, right? And then
Yeah.
it just so happens to be to a beat. So like people, they feel that stuff. But like the whole like guns, drugs, violence and stuff, like like people will like talk about it and stuff because they feel like that's what the people want to hear. Like it's what gets the party going and stuff. But it's like, come on, bro, like you don't even do that for one, but like secondly, like I know you do, but like I'm talking about like this imaginary person I'm talking about. Like it's like, come on, bro, like you don't even do that. You just kind of like now you're just making hype music, and
Yeah.
that's what you're feeding to the people, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, I definitely calmed down. I ain't gonna it's been over 10 years since I lived that life, so I can't even talk about that type of shit no more anyway.
Same, yeah, same. Like I feel like you meet a lot of good people along the way. Like we said in the very beginning, not everybody makes it. And then life goes on,
Yeah.
fortunately. And then you just end up in like a whole different like, realm.
Yeah. Think I like the way my life going now, so definitely gonna just stay on a clear path, just stay out the way. I don't really deal with too many people. I don't deal with nobody at all. I really stay to myself. I just make sure got food on my plate. My daughters got food on their plate, shoes, clothes, just healthy. That's my main goal, just to stay healthy and stay strong. Take care of my grandpa up here. Go see him every once in a while and just make sure he's straight. He's 70 years old, and I just be looking at him like, dang, when I'm 70, I gotta move better than that. Got to. So,
Yeah. But I mean, most definitely, like most 70-year-olds, like, I mean, that are 70 now, they came from like a whole different lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like they
drinking,
didn't have.
partying.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, I got up, my charger fell. But like honestly, a lot of them were like eating like really bad foods, stuff that just was like terrible for them. And they didn't know any better. Like, that's just what was available to them. And then science has progressed and then we learned about it and then they did, but like they had most of their life, living life how they did.
I mean, I feel like people in different countries, they knew better. But the people that were born from different countries in America, they didn't know any better because we were brainwashed coming over here. My family, they from Panama, Jamaica. My dad's side and my mom's side is from Trinidad. And
Trinadian?
yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like they eat healthy down there in both parts. So I just feel like it's America. They don't want you living long. Too much knowledge. You can make some of yourself.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
cause like, I work in construction now, and a lot of the
Mhm.
people I work with, they're, like, from different cultures and stuff, like Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, El Salvador, and, I see them, bro, and they're, like, 60 years old still, like, out there, like, going strong, and I'm like, "Damn," like but, like, I watch the way they are, like, how they you know, just the lifestyle that they live, they talk about, like, what they eat and stuff, and I'm just like, I mean, like, however like, it's one thing to have, the luxuries that we have, the privileges that we have, and
Yeah.
then, just still be, like, unhealthy as we are. But, like, them, they don't even have that stuff, and they're living life so great, so it's like and they're happy, you know? The only thing that they come over here for is just, like, a better opportunity, but it's like, I can't blame anybody for that. Like, that's the same thing,
Yeah.
we all want.
Definitely.
Roasty
Man.
said, "My 70-year-old grandpa from Mexico is still out there riding and getting thrown off horses." That's a wild man. That's a wild man.
Hey, you know what? They got this rodeo shit up here. I'm gonna start going to it. I'm gonna give me a little cowboy hat, some Levi's, some cowboy boots. I might
The
fuck
boots,
around
gotta
and
get the boots.
yeah, I might get a haircut. I don't know. But or just get some braids going back with my dreads and just start going to the rodeo, man. I wanna experience that type of shit. I gotta the gym I go to, it's a lot of like Hispanics there and shit. And I follow this girl on Instagram and she goes down to I think Western Washington or something like that. And they have a lot of rodeos. Man, they be down there lit. But I feel like I'll probably be the only black person down there because it ain't nothing but like Hispanics that be doing it up here. But I
Who
don't even
cares,
give a fuck.
bro?
I said I don't.
Yeah,
You know
it's
I grew up.
cool.
We grew up. I grew up around a whole bunch of Hispanics and shit. High shell and them. So mm,
Yeah.
I ain't
Like,
tripping.
bro,
I'm a, I can.
I tell this to people all the time that, like, North Carolina, like, it was just, like just a bunch of us that were, like, all just together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was diverse down there for sure. You wouldn't think it'd be like the way it was, but it was a lot of different people down there, especially in our neighborhood.
Yeah. So, I was thinking about this, bro. Did we live in the projects or what was that? Like, cause like I can't find it on Google Maps. All I know is we lived off of Tuckasegee, but like, what was that community? Like, was it the suburbs or what was it?
Fuck no, that was not no suburbs. That was more like I wouldn't even call it the projects. I just call it like a step above the projects, and not even middle class, under middle class. So I don't know. It was just like somewhere in the middle, below the middle.
Yeah, cause I remember what like I don't know, I don't remember, but like I walked down from the hill because you know how like my grandma used to stay up the hill, and I walked down the hill a little bit to go to D'Angelo's house, and then I guess like the not his little section. You remember how you used to live like on the street there?
Hmm.
But, like, across from him, I guess, like, they did, like, a drive-by and stuff, and he
You
was like,
talking
"Yeah,
about
you
the
didn't hear the
houses
shots?"
or
Yeah, yeah,
still in
yeah, the house
Forestbrook? Reed
it's still
Meadows?
in Forest Brook. No, 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 it's still in Forest Brook. Like,
Still in
so, like, you
Forestbrook.
know how, like, Forest Brook had those 2 big ass streets and they kinda had those branches and stuff?
Yeah.
But, like, I lived on the right side at the top, and he lived on the left side at the very bottom,
Yeah,
and,
so I'm trying to figure out D'Angelo stayed right there before I forgot the setup, bro. I think he did stay. right beside behind this girl that I used to talk to. I don't remember, but yeah, man, it was definitely a lot of gun violence, a lot of shooting and people kicking in doors and stuff, robbing people and shit. A lot of crazy shit. But
Yeah. Why did I bring that up? But yeah, so it's like whatever was going on over there, like I feel like in a way it kind of brought us together. Like the ones we were close to, we were like cool with,
yeah,
like we just all kind of huddled together, and like I really thought that was dope.
he said you're wrong on both ends, sir.
Wait, what are we wrong about, Brosi? Oh, wait, hold on. I think Miranda was saying that she just beat her game and she's gonna cry. Congrats, congrats.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead and let it out. What were we saying, bro?
I wouldn't call it the projects though, but it was a pretty decent neighborhood. I wouldn't say it was even middle class though, but you got your ups and your downs with Forest Brook, and the one I stayed in was Sunset Village, right next to Forest Brook.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember Sunset. We used to fucking go like hop in your guys' pool and shit.
Yeah. Man, I never forget, bro. I had this deaf girl at Sunset. She went to school with me. She was I don't know what she was. I don't want to sound, racist or that, but she was probably Mexican or Honduras or something. I don't know. But I know her family was like Hispanic. And she had some big old titties, boy. And all she sounded was like, "Doo, doo, doo." But I'll write to her every day. We was write on this little notepad. And I can't believe I was talking to a deaf girl like that.
Bro, I think did she have glasses, bro? I think I remember who you're talking about.
You think I know what I'm talking about?
I
I don't
think
remember
so, bro.
she
Like I think
I
I
I
think I
think she
think we all
did
thought
have
she was
glasses.
fine.
She what? Hey, I don't even remember her name, bro. Dang.
Bro, like I think all of us were like, "Damn, she's bad," and then you were like the only one that was talking to her.
uh Man, that's crazy. What was bro name? I forgot. What was bro name from New York? He stayed in the other neighborhood. You remember James, little short Houston,
Oh yeah,
Snoop?
James. Yeah.
Yeah, I still talk to him every once in a while. I ain't talked to him in like a couple of years though. We sent each other a little message and stuff. I got into it with his cousin. I was with my baby mama that stay in North Carolina. We was staying with her auntie, and so James' brother, I was smashing his sister, and they cousins with my baby mama. Get it?
What's that?
Yeah, and
Wait.
then
So they were related. So you were like, you had your baby mama, but you were also smashing her cousin in a way.
yeah, and she came
Okay.
over to her auntie house and had bought a bottle, and she was like, "Let me get some of your bottle." And I was like, "Let me get some of your juice," because I guess she bought juice or some shit, and I wanted to chase her. And she was like, "Nah, fuck you, nigga." I was like, "The fuck you in, bitch. You can't have none of my bottles." She was like, "Oh, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch." And she was like, "I'm telling my brother." I said, "Fuck your brother. Tell him." And then later on in the night, this nigga come with some other nigga and start jumping me in my sleep. So I had to get up. I knocked one nigga out, boom. And then my baby mama, she had some pepper spray, sprayed the other nigga with the pepper spray. Then I knocked him out, boom. And then uh her grandma came upstairs, was like, "I'm calling the police." And then so it was just weird, bro. Her auntie was helping them. And then she ran out her own house just because the grandma said they was calling the police. I'm like, they gotta be high or some shit. But yeah, me and Snoop used to be real tight until that shit happened.
Yeah, damn, and it's crazy because like, I remember, like, like, being introduced to James and stuff, and I was like, "Yo, this guy's cool as fuck." I also remember your other neighbor, I think his name was Sean. That guy was cool as fuck. Him
Sean.
him and his sister, yeah, he kinda was like,
Oh, with the
he's
dreads.
yeah, with the dreads, yeah.
Yeah, you know he got his own tree business in Charlotte. It's pretty big.
Arborist? No kidding.
Yeah, he be cutting down trees and shit. And I think he got a tractor
Good money in
trailer,
that.
all type of shit.
Good money in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the first person to ever show me how to fry chicken. Shout out to him for that, cause that chicken was bomb.
yeah. Oh yeah. So he said his name Sean. His name Ushawn. Ushawn. I had to
Sean, oh, yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Then you had Dominique right there. Then you had that one nigga I had fought. I forgot what his name was. He was cool. He was dark skinned black nigga. He was cool as Sean. I forgot who he was. I used to beat him up all the time.
He was skinny, huh?
The black dude.
Yeah.
Mm, what's his name? Gerard?
I think it
I
was
don't think
Gerard.
so. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't think he was skinny. I think he was like Ashawn. Ashawn wasn't skinny. He wasn't fat either. He was like in the middle type shit. And I think that's how the other nigga was too. But yeah,
Which one
yeah.
was the which is the one that had the speech impediment?
The speech
Do you remember
impediment.
him? Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
slow
yeah, yeah.
dude, he was slow.
He was slow, yeah.
He was slow. I think that was a slow dude. I think he used to just run around and just. I think he was like 30 something years old back then, bro, or 20
What?
something. Yeah, he was just
Bro.
he was slow. Yeah, I don't think he had a speech impediment. I just think he couldn't talk. Like like I don't know. I don't want to say the R word, but I think that's what he
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he had an impediment of some kind. Bro, hey, yo, and shout out to you, bro, because like, I remember when I first got there, right? 6th grade, and then I dropped out for a sec, and then fucking, like, like, they set me back, so when I went back to school at Washington, they put me back in 6th grade, right? But you were in 7th grade, so you went up to the 8th grade, and then when I went back, bro, like, all of my homies from 6th grade moved on to 7th. Everybody like I think there was somebody else. It might have been a Sean. You guys all bumped up to like the 8th grade and stuff. So like anytime I went down like the seventh grader and 8th grade hallways, bro, I fucking knew somebody. I was like, yo, that shit was tight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got held back in third grade in Alabama. Man, they told me I was too immature. What third grader not immature to go to the fourth grade? They held me back. I was supposed to graduate in 2011. I graduated in 2012. Shit, crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I fell 1st grade because my mom, like back in Florida when we used to live in Florida, my mom threatened a teacher with a baseball bat, so they flunked me. And you remember my mom,
man.
bro? Like my mom when she was younger, she
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah. I
And
remember
then
your
like
mom. She was
fucking
cool.
yeah, she was cool. Shout out. Then 6th grade, they failed me because I dropped out, right? Which I didn't really think about it, but I was like, fuck, that kind of fucked me up. Cause when I came back from North Carolina to Cali, they're like, yo, what do you mean you're a sixth grader? And they literally were just like, look, we're gonna make you take a test, and then we're gonna see where you're at, cause two different curriculums or whatever. And then when I ended up coming back, like I like passed this test and they're like, all right, look, so apparently you know some stuff. We're gonna give you the choice to be in 8th grade or we're gonna put you in high school. And as I was kind of like walking into like the counselor's office and stuff, I was seeing a bunch of my people that I saw from before I went to North Carolina because I went to Sepulveda Middle School and I came back. So when I
Mm,
went back to that same school, same deal. Everybody's in 8th grade now, and I'm like, "Yo, what up?" And they're like, "Yo, you coming here?" So I was like, "All right, yeah, I'm for sure gonna land in 8th grade because if I go up to like high school and stuff, that's like my cousin's generation. I don't really know too many of those people. I'm gonna play it cool and I'm gonna kick it with the peoples, you know?"
yeah, man. I remember. when they held me back 3rd grade, I seen everybody going upstairs to the 4th. I was going back downstairs. I'm like, God damn. I was mad as hell, man. But I guess it was all for the better because really, man, all that age shit really don't mean nothing. I be looking at life a whole different. I be going down rabbit holes and shit, man. I don't know. I be thinking different sometimes.
Nah, it's because it hits, bro. Like you run into somebody who's like 40, 50 years old, right? And you're having a conversation with them and you're like, damn, bro, like you kind of never really progressed, right? Like you always like you can kind of tell like mentally they're still like very like, young. And you're
Yeah,
like, damn, bro, like I'm already like past that, way past that. I just never knew what to call that, you know?
never want to grow up. At least you graduated.
Yeah. So funny little side story. I went to jail for a little while. I was in jail,
Damn,
but
Richie went to
when I was
jail?
in yeah. So like these tattoos ain't for nothing, brother. Nah. So when I was locked up for a little bit, right? I ended up just being
In
bored.
Cali?
A little bit of yeah, in Cali. And so like I was bored and I ended up signing myself up for like high school classes, like for the GED. And it's funny because like fucking I already had my high school diploma, but I just lied and they're like, "Have you ever got it?" And I was like, "No." So like I ended up getting my GED in jail too. That shit was funny.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, at least that kept you busy. How long you was locked up for?
I think I did like maybe 12, 13 months.
Ain't even gonna ask. But damn, that's crazy. The longest I did in jail was like 3 months. And that was in juvenile detention. Anytime I got locked up when I was older, it was always like 2 weeks or less.
Nah, like California is
That
I would
shit
say like
different.
it's different. Yeah, it's different. Like the environment's way faster. The risk are way riskier. And it's just so much part of the culture to take those risks that honestly anybody could get caught slipping.
Bet, man. I remember I went out there to Cali. I went to the studio. I paid what's his name? DJ Flip, 808 Cartel, shit. Went out there, went to the studio. I met Boosie, then I met what's his name? Fetty Wap. I met him at the grocery store though. He ain't had nothing to do with the studio or nothing. But he was with his entourage and shit, and they was acting scary. Like we was trying to rob them or something. And we literally are right next to each other. Like I was at the grocery store first. I forgot what the name of the store was. It was Earl's or some shit or some shit. Some weird ass shit. And he parked in the G Wagon next to my rental car and shit. And he thought I was following him and shit. I'm like, bro, not worried about you, bro. That shit that was before he got locked up. Before he had that cocaine charge, whatever he got. Cali straight though, man. I went to Roscoe's, all type of shit, man. That shit was love out there.
Yeah,
I
we
wish I
almost
could have
moved
did more.
go ahead.
I was just saying, I wish I could have did more when I was out there in Cali. I think I hit you up when I was out there, and you was just busy or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I was still kind of phasing out from like, like the old lifestyle and stuff into like the work environment and stuff. And I think like I got like a really good job, but that shit was brutal on my time, bro. Like I remember like taking trips up to Fresno every Sunday, and then we stay at hotels and we'd inspect power poles, and we wouldn't come back down until Friday in the evening. But like at that point, bro, like I only got Saturday and Sunday. Like I got like, bills to pay, chores to do and stuff, laundry, like fucking fighting with my guys because they're like, well, bro, come pick me up or blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
Yeah, it was great, man. I went out there, enjoyed myself. I was out there with my girl at the time, and shot the little music video out there with the 808 Cartel. this guy had pulled up with this Lamborghini, and this one I had just hit a lick. I had like probably like 50 bands on me, so I was straight out there. Now,
Got some dollies.
yeah, so I was like, let me use your Lambo for the music video, and he was trying to get me to give him like $1,000, but I was like, I only got 100. I gave him 100, and he let me sit up in the car and flex with the butterfly doors going up and shit. It was great, man. I fuck with Cali. I met this one dude, the cameraman. I forgot what his name was, but he went viral when he was in high school because he was cussing the teacher out because the teacher wasn't teaching them right or some shit. It was a white
Oh,
guy and he was
yeah, the white guy.
with the long hair. Yeah, that was the cameraman. I'm like, dang, that's you, bro. Yeah, that shit was
That's
cool out
crazy.
there, man. But I think that was around COVID when I went to Cali. So it wasn't really it definitely was because I went everywhere to Cali. Like, it take about an hour or 2 hours to get to a different from Compton to wherever else. But it took me only like 15, 20 minutes because the roads was clear. So I was everywhere in Cali.
I was too, but I was up north all the time, like Merced,
I just went to
a couple
Merced.
times. No shit.
Yeah, I went out there, this girl, I went out there, man. She flew me out there and shit, man. It's small out there. There's a lot of fucking land, a lot of cows and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was there, bro, I was like, "Yo, where the fuck am I at?" Like, I'm so used to the city, bro, and,
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong, like, I've seen, like, agriculture, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, I was out
yeah,
there and I was like, "Yo, this is like the shit from the movies."
yeah. Merced was cool. I ain't really do nothing. I went to Dave and Buster's with her and just smashed. And then I was out there for like 2 days and then I left.
Handle
Was it two
business.
days? Yeah, it was like 3 days.
I like how
And
Brosie's just cracking up in the chat.
ooh, oh, we talking about some dead coffin.
Yeah.
It don't got no names on it. It just got like, oh, Miranda the only one with a name on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah. I'm
cool.
about to get
It's a
up.
trip though. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's the trip?
I was, like, gonna be like, it's a trip how, like, in Cali, you're kinda, like, always one person away from a famous person. Well, at least I am. Like, I can't say I know any famous people, but I could tell
Yeah,
you that somebody I know knows a famous person, and like, and it's worked at comedy clubs, right? Because like, I go perform, and I show up to, like, the Ha Ha Comedy Club, meet the bouncer, be like, "Yo, what up? Blah, blah, blah," you know? And then we just kinda start chit-chatting for a little bit, and then, like, boom, next thing you know it, like, we both know the same guy, but this guy is, like, he's a comedian himself or, like, something, like, it's always just one person away from, like,
yeah.
somebody big time in Cali. It's crazy.
I done met a lot of famous people before. They really ain't. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and knock them and say they not shit, but they the same. Like, you feel me? They just got money and clout. Like, everybody, they want to meet somebody famous or be famous themselves, but in reality, they really the same as us. Like, we literally can pop off tomorrow and be famous as hell type shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, oh, they famous. Oh my God. But we just living the life that we live, bro. It ain't really nothing. Just got a little extra money and a little bit more followers.
Yeah, like, I've seen so many people, like, change up whenever they see, like, a celebrity into the room. But, like, in my head, I'm like, "Bro, like, how would I feel if I walked into the room and all these people were acting, like, overly nice to me?" So, like, usually whenever I do see somebody who's famous, I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, I treat them like they're not to say like they're regular, because like, that kinda diminishes, like, their like, where they're at and stuff. Like, I do acknowledge somebody for their efforts if they're, like, really good or whatever, but, like, I'm also
Yeah.
gonna treat you real. Like, Imma treat you like a
Yeah.
genuine human being because you deserve that, right? Just because you're famous doesn't mean that I gotta like, kiss your ass. Like this means that like you deserve a
What they
genuine
call it?
connection just like anybody else.
what they call it, glazing. I ain't doing all that, bro.
Doing tricks on it.
Nah, it's over with. I dap you up. I'll be like, oh, that's oh, you Richie. Oh, what's up, my nigga? But other than that, bro, I'm not gonna be. Can I have your autograph? I'm not doing all that, bro. Like, if I was still like taking the music shit serious, like I ask for a feature. If they ain't doing it, I remember me and my homeboys, we performed for we opened up for OMB Peasy, Nefta Pharaoh,
What?
and E40 in Idaho. And man, this shit was man, yeah, it was cool, bro. They was some cool guys. Nefta Pharaoh, he was I feel like he was kind of
Yeah,
like
I'm balling like, "Baby, these bitches, they
yeah,
wanna help my baby."
yeah,
Nom, nom, nom.
I feel like he was kind of hating a little bit. I ain't gonna say he was hating, but I felt like he just was kind of upset because we was talking to OMB Peasy. And I knew him more than I knew who Nepta Pharaoh was because OMB Peasy from down south. I ain't know no West Coast people. And E40 was, he was cool. That nigga was chill. Um, this when I first started getting into the music and shit. And yeah, when I first started getting into the music and I ain't have no platform or nothing, but my bro did. So we helped him get a feature with OMB Peasy for 700. And then I was just like, dang, man, if I would have had my little platform, if I would have been started, that could have been my feature. But we looked out. He got the feature from OMB Peasy. Yeah. That was that. They was cool, man. They were chill. We chopped it up. We talked about regular shit. And, we laughed and then we went on about our way, man. I got pulled over in Oregon going 100 and goddamn 20. I still got a
Like,
warrant from two. I still got a warrant in Oregon right now from 2018.
allegedly.
Nah, nah, not allegedly. That shit's still active.
Nah, 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 he's kidding, y'all, allegedly. We from Cali, baby. Allegedly.
No. Shit, I ain't never going to Oregon. I done got pulled over out here in Seattle so many times. They don't never lock me up and say, oh, we gotta extradite you. Uh, I don't know. And it
Nah,
ain't
bro,
nothing
it's
but a
just
little traffic to
yeah, a little
yeah.
bench warrant, but, like, even then, those are, like, so annoying because like, they'll catch you in the middle of your day or, like, coming home from work and shit, like, fuck, like, I haven't even showered.
Nah, they ain't catch as many times I done got pulled over and locked up here in Washington, niggas. They not worried about the Oregon shit. They put that ticket in collections. That shit probably up at like $1 million now. Shit. Shit. On everything. I know that shit was like 1,200 when they sent me the ticket. I was like, God damn, this was going 120.
You know what? That's what happened to my boy. So he's currently like he's doing like the whole van living thing. He's like traveling like the United States and stuff. He's either in like Idaho right now or in Montana, one of those places, right? But he said that he left a state. I guess he had got a ticket on his van, and when he came back, he got locked up and like his van got impounded or whatever, so like he had to spend jail out there, and like I met Cat in jail, right? So like
Mm,
dude was like cool, right? But like he was just kind of explaining to me like the differences in the jail system, and I was like, damn, bro, like that sounds like, not to say like any crazier than what we went through, but it sounded a little bit crazier because like the politics like different. And me listening to him kind of talk about that, it sounded like he didn't really have any backup, you know? He wasn't a local. Like the way he spoke, the way he presented himself was very much like Cali oriented.
mhm,
And like over there, I guess like he just kind of made it seem like they were like hating on him a little bit. And I was like, damn, bro, like that sucks, you know? But
yeah.
he was out there. He had the warrant and then they picked him up on it too. Like it was crazy.
Man, that's crazy that living on the RV life, basically the van shit, man. I just went to the movies like I say like a month and a half ago, and I forgot the name of the movie, but it was this guy. he wanted to live on the road with his girl, and then it was like a demonic spirit, like, just chasing him down. Did you hear about that movie?
Nah, nah, keep hitting me with some details. I might remember.
Uh, so he went on the road with his girl, and then it was a car driving by. Like, if you get out your car, you fucked up. The demonic spirit gon' attach itself to you and it's gon' kill you along the way. But he was playing with them. They had to make their way to like a church or something to see a priest. And I don't know, man. That shit was just it was crazy, man. They was just living on the road and I guess the demonic spirit scratched the van or some shit and left like three scratches on the like big long ass claw marks. And he tried to kill him, but he killed everybody else, but he didn't kill the girl and the dude. I forgot what it was called. I forgot the movie.
Yeah, I mean, when you were talking about like van living and stuff, and like it made me think about this TikTok couple where like I guess like the guy has smoked his girl and they like
Mm.
always had like this like you heard about this?
It's a lot of couples out there that be on TikTok and they be smoking each other and fucking just I don't know, man. That shit just crazy to me. Like you got all these fans and stuff and followers, and then you just go do some dumbass shit. Like it's people out here that really want the followers and want the revenue coming in, and you blow it. Like nigga, just go get another girl or go get another dude. Shit crazy to me.
Like
Shit
I
crazy.
had an ex. She was from Georgia, right? She's beautiful, bro. She's beautiful. And really smart girl, like really intelligent and stuff. But like, you know, my scheduling stuff, it just didn't work out. But she had mentioned that she would potentially be interested in doing like the whole like TikTok couple thing. And I was like, I'm cool. And then I think she kind of took it the wrong way, but I had to explain it to her. I was like, nah, it's because like, you know, my personal life, my private life, I like to keep that separate, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't do what I do for the talk. I do what I do and then I put it on the talk. Like it's two different
Mhm.
mentalities.
Man, shit, man. A female come to me, bro. Cause and I'm gonna tell you now, I used to live my life and I used to just have so many like females, bro. And they all used to want to do that TikTok shit. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not doing that. Like you literally just trying to show the other female that I'm with you more. I'm not doing that shit, man. Like it's cool. It's a fun idea to do, but man, at the end of the day, I be running the streets, man, in and out. I ain't got time to be doing shit with you, and then the other one get mad at me. But
And
I'm not
that
saying
could
that's how you
potentially be a
was
setup. No, no, no. I
on
mean, like,
everything.
you know what I mean? Like that could potentially be a setup. Like plus, you know, all that doing that stuff for like, you know, the attention, that's for the birds. Right? Like, but like there's a lot of women, unfortunately, that they do want it for like the social status or whatever. But like sometimes it just comes off as disingenuine. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
don't really care about you. They more care about how they look to other people.
on everything. Oh no, man. I just kind of I find it kind of like being possessive and like they just want to let people know that y'all together and she got control. Like especially in like my situation. Like I don't know. Hold on real quick, bro. Yeah.
Also, I'd like to say for the record that the reason why I stopped talking to multiple girls is because that shit is so exhausting. Like
On
it's just
everything.
it's exhausting. Like I don't and then, like, you know, like, you get, like, the roster, and then you're talking to, like, multiple different ones, and then new ones come in, old ones leave, and then same old questions every time. "When's your birthday? What's your favorite color? Oh, yeah, how many siblings you got?" Blah, 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 like, no. Like, now I just want one. I want the one. If I can't have the one, I'm okay. Like, that's just not gonna make me or break me.
Should I stop, bro? Cause that shit got annoying as hell. I ain't gonna need cap, so before I changed my life, stopped smoking, and all that other shit, I was popping pills real bad, popping Molly. I was going crazy. You hear it in my music. So I'm talking about Pop Molly, boot it up. And it just gave me so much energy, bro. I was over here. I was over there. I was at the casino. I was in another state. I was fucking this bitch, fucking that bitch, fucking this bitch. That shit just get tired and annoying, bro. And then it just you building so many attachments. Like shit just it's fucked up at the end of the day, bro. Cause a couple of the females, they down for the ride. You know, they having fun just like you are, but most of them, they really in love. And sometimes you just gotta break it to them and you breaking their heart. And this shit just fucked up. So I know I broke a lot of hearts. Sometimes I wish I can go back. Sometimes I just be like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah.
what? Like it's crazy because like sometimes you'll be living in that lifestyle and stuff, and like it feels good, you know, when you meet a new girl or like you know like you guys got whatever going on and stuff. It feels good, but then sometimes it gets like to that point to where it's not really like it's not bringing you nothing, right? It just kind of feels like a satisfaction that you need to fulfill, or else you don't. You know, you just your day's not as good. But then you look at people that you knew since like middle school where they started dating, and they just never stop, you know, and then they got kids, they're married, right? And they're, you know, they probably got some like complications in their relationship, but who doesn't, right? We start to look at that lifestyle like, damn, you know, like, fuck, maybe I did something wrong. Cause like whole time you got the people who didn't do that until later on in life that now they want to be players, right? So to them, like they think they're like reinventing the book, right? But
Yeah.
you've already been there. So like when they're talking about this stuff, it's just boring. You know, it's like same old blah 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 blah, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and you're just like,
Yeah.
"You
I
don't
got
get
this
it.
one
You don't
homie.
get it."
I ain't gonna say his name, but he hit me up the other day. He was just talking and he was just talking about how he went and fucked 3 girls in one day. And I'm like, bro, you're not 18 no more, bro. That shit I don't give a fuck about that type of shit. I was like, I did it. I was getting them while they was fresh. You in your 30s not getting shit that's been beat down already, nigga. Like you better watch out for a disease you can't get rid of, nigga. You tripping.
You got to deal with the baby daddies that got
Yeah,
it when
you
they were
tripping, dog.
fresh.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know that shit.
hilarious. Like now, like in my 30s, like you know, let me know if you got a good tax guy or what's up. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like fuck it. Let me know
let's
if you
put
know
each
some good
other on.
stocks to invest in.
You feel me? I tried to go down that stock road, man. I just got a hard time saving shit. I'm better at saving now that I don't smoke weed no more or in the streets like I used to. I used to go to the casino a lot, but I put I put most of my money up, you know, in the bank. I save money, cash here and there, but I don't really carry cash on me that much. And my hobbies I like to do, like to collect Pokemon cards now, so I
Oh,
don't
those are
even
cool. Yeah, those came back. Those came back out of nowhere.
no, they've been, bro. They've been here. Well, it's just people just starting to get hip back to them. I had Pokemon boxes that I ain't even opened them up, and I got a collection now, a binder, and it's worth $5,000. I only got 51 cards.
Bro, did you hear about that one girl that she had like the entire room full of Pokemon cards and they're all like limited edition and like, you know, like holographic?
Mm-mm.
She's like some chick out in like Russia or like, you know, somewhere like uh I don't know what you would call those countries, but like in a different country for sure. But
Pressure.
like her I think hers was estimated in like in the hundreds of thousands or possibly even in the billions. Like it's she had a
I
collection.
know what's his name, Logan Paul. You know he had a Pikachu that was worth 5 million, or he sold it for 5 million. Yeah, I don't really be doing too much though. I just be chilling nowadays. I haven't worked out a couple days because I had a track meet on Wednesday, but this guy in Spokane, Washington. I don't know if this is a rumor or if it's true or not, but I guess he killed his dad because his dad said he told him to wash the dishes. And then I guess he set the house on fire. And then the house created like a whole bunch of forest fires and shit. And they destroyed like half of Spokane, Washington. And now the air quality all fucked up here. So it didn't work out. I went to the gym and shit, but ain't been working out on the track.
Plus, I see those exercises you do, bro. Like, let's not lie. Those shits are challenging because the second I look at him, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm like, I'm not. Like
It's
I sent
mind
you
over
that message.
matter.
I was like, damn, bro, how you do it?
Yeah.
And then I
It's
watched
mind
his
over
videos. I'm
matter,
like,
bro.
fuck that. Yeah.
You could do it, bro. You just all right. So when I first started back, like ground zero, I I didn't do heavy weights. I took it easy. Like I can bench press 245 plates easy now. But I started off with the 25 plates on each side and 35s. Then I started putting 145 on each side. Then I started doing 10 of those. Then I make sure I could do 20 before I up the weight. And then I'll go do pull ups. I can do 30 pull ups straight now. Um, I got this little push up board. I do push ups all the time. I really just live my life trying to stay healthy and eat right and eat healthy and work out. I don't eat on fast food. Ain't doing none of that. I just ate some almond and a banana. For breakfast, I eat some oatmeal, not the packets. I'll eat the old fashioned in the tube shit. And then I make 5 eggs, some toast, and slice up an apple or some oranges or something. And then for lunch, I eat Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's. And a bag of chips. And dinner, I fucking do some grilled chicken and mixed vegetables and rice. Or I'll do that for a week. And then the next week, I'll do salmon and mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables and some beans or something. And then I'll switch that up. I'll probably eat steak like every like 2 to 3 weeks, once a week. Like once, one Friday out of those 2 to 3 weeks.
And like And then, like, just the consistency in that alone, I feel like would already get you some results, bro. But what I think is you should definitely keep documenting your experience, bro. Because it's funny. I know you probably don't think about this because you're the one that's doing it, but like I watch the videos on TikTok and then I have this little like voice in my mind whenever I'm doing like ab workouts. I'm like, if you want to look like KC, bro, you gotta do this. And I'm just like, ugh, ugh, like so like keep going, brother. This shit's working.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Whole thought process in the making, bro. Just and I'm doing it for myself, but I'm literally doing this to show my daughters like as they get older. Cause I got a 13-year-old. She about to be 13, August 18th this month. And then a 3-year-old. I just want them to know, like, just because you 30, that don't mean you old. Cause everywhere I go, be telling people how old I am, and they be like, "You still running that fast?" Like at the track meets and stuff. And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "That don't mean nothing. You just gotta eat right, man. Drink water and this workout is mind over matter for real. Like you gotta start somewhere. You have to. You keep pushing yourself every day, you're gonna get results. For sure. Like you say you wanna look like
Yeah,
this, bro, you gonna do it. You just gotta keep doing it every day. Every day. No matter if you're doing it for 20 to 30 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, as long as you're doing something, just make sure you feel that burn. I'm telling you.
my whole thing is like I like working out and I like to look moderately good. My whole thing that I've realized about myself in my 20s was that like I really love martial arts. So
Mhm.
and it just sucks because I've been like on the craziest downtrend But recently it's kind of been on the up and up again. Enough for me to kind of just say that like I fucking broke even, but I learned a little bit more about myself. And one thing I learned was like I like martial arts. So I like staying fit for that. I feel like if you put me in the gym to work out, like yeah, I'll work out for like a couple hours and stuff, and I'll probably be like, all right, I'm bored of this, I'm gonna go home. But there's something about when I'm working on my technique on the punching bag or like when I'm like rolling jujitsu or something like I feel like I can go at that shit for hours and hours and hours. And all I'm fixating on is just my technique, my breathing, and just the progression. And the consistency alone is just like, like you're just gonna get shredded. You're gonna have
Yeah.
these little muscles on your muscles that you didn't even you're like, oh shit, I got that now. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely working on your breathing and your technique. That solidify everything right there, bro. You gonna come out on top. You work on those. It's like me working on my form when I'm running. You don't got form, you don't got nothing.
Yeah, I should use form when I run. And I see you because like I'll see you with the high knees, right? You'll
Hmm.
like high knee it, and then you'll kind of run like in a horizontal line where you're just going like side to side and stuff. And I'm like, brother, man, let me tell you,
Yeah,
I'd
you
much
gotta
rather
you
watch you
gotta
do it than me do it.
you gotta do like drills and stuff before A skip, B skip, and like what are those things called when you kick your leg out, bounds and stuff. It's a lot of it's real technical when it come down to running. When you run, like when you compete in this shit or practicing, it ain't just going out there running. You literally gotta you literally gotta be got the word that you forgot. But you just gotta be on point with that shit, man. Yeah, yeah.
Systems and stuff. But so I am basically gonna have to call it because like I gotta like do some stuff on the back end and stuff. But I do
Hmm.
want to kind of just give you the room, the floor for a bit to kind of shout yourself out, talk about any final recaps that you feel like were like the most important things to you, or that you feel like you would probably like want to leave a message for the viewers and stuff.
Shit, man.
I know it's kind of putting you on the spot, but it's if you want.
Nah, I got you. Shit. My name KC. You can find me at FTC_KC. Um, a little short recap. A little short key recap of what we talked about. Everything. Or
Just whatever. I mean, we can go back to
yeah.
Forestburg days if you want, but it's whatever you want.
Nah. Shit, man. Just you just gotta stay humble, bro, and just work hard at everything you do, and shit, you'll get somewhere in life. I'm not sitting here saying I'm at the best position, but I love my life and I love what I'm becoming. So once you start, you'll finish. Everything will be good. And shit, man. We can run it back, man. Do another podcast if you want. We can do different topics, UFOs and shit, and talk about shit like that, or Bigfoot, or motherfucking or the planets, how the Earth, if it's flat or not, shit like that, man. I be into that type of shit too. Um, I don't know, man. Shit, just let me know what's good.
Yeah, I got you, Brody. And then so another thing that I will do in the future is like I usually will look stuff up on Google or like ChatGPT and stuff just to kind of like fact check any crazy stuff. So we could definitely incorporate that into the next one. But like this podcasting thing, bro, like I highly recommend it. It's a good way for you to like, like clear your mind and just talk about stuff, but also like the conversations you have with people, like, you get to pick the people that you bring on. And let me just tell you that sometimes like that stuff is priceless, right? Like even if
Yeah,
it only gets like 20, 15, 5 views or whatever, the moments you share with people, bro, I feel like are the most appreciated sometimes.
it's gonna always be out there. It'll be always
Yeah.
be out there.
But it's always
Like I
gonna be up
said,
here, you
man.
know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, we can run it back, man. Get different topics and shit. What you think about about the solar system and shit, like how the planets and stuff work.
All right, so I definitely
Or
feel that I'm entirely confused on why they took Pluto out of the solar system. Something about it's like on the parameter, and it's just like it's not really a planet. It's more like an asteroid or something. Like
yeah,
I was like, fucking leave Pluto in the like, don't switch it up now, right? Like,
what you think about the ice wall? That's what I meant to say, not the solar system.
oh, you're talking about the firmament.
Yeah,
Okay, so, like, let's just say that I've gotten deep into, like, some TikTok videos, right? Where, like, it's supposedly there was, like, these firsthand counts, and, people were talking about, like, when they got there, they experienced this ice wall, but they had to leave some of the crew behind, and, they had to, like, travel through this ice wall, and then they just kinda, like, they ran into, like, these different beings, it was like a different world almost, and,
yeah,
they looked at these people like they were outsiders, and this was, like, counts from, like, the 1940s, so I don't know how I feel about that, but for the sake of the topic, I do feel like it would be interesting.
yeah. So I feel like, bro, I feel like once you go to a different part, you leave the ice wall and you go to a different one. That's when you get to Mars. I feel like all the planets are in this uh solar system, or what is it? Atmosphere or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I just feel like all of it's connected type shit.
I
I don't know.
see. You
As
know
far
what? But
you
that
can
would
keep
kinda ruin
going.
it. That would kinda ruin it for
Yeah.
me because, like, in my brain, like, when I hear, like, Elon Musk talking about, like, being able to take trips up to Mars to, like, go do, like, visitation and stuff, like, in my head, like, I'm gonna buy a ticket. Like, I know my dumb ass, I'm gonna buy the ticket, right? But I would be so hurt if that wasn't possible because I could travel to Mars on a fucking boat. Like, I'd be pissed.
You ever seen videos of a rocket going up and then it just curves and it just goes? Like, what if that all that shit when you going up or whatever spaceship they got you in, you looking out the window, but you not really looking out. You not seeing what the fuck you think you seeing. It's like CGI or some shit, or I don't
Shit.
fucking know. And then I then I
Yeah.
then I and then I'm over here thinking like with all these forest fires and shit, like why the fuck is it taking 4 or 5 days for the smoke to clear? I thought smoke rises. I thought it go. Like why the fuck are we really in a dome? Shit just I don't know. Shit weird as hell.
Yeah, Imma definitely look into that. We can definitely dip into, like, we can go into the weeds on this. I'm fucking down because I got, like,
Yeah.
so many buddies who talk about this stuff, and I put it off for so long, but, like, we can get in there. We could definitely figure it out together if you're down.
Hey, bro. Well, shit, just let me know. Appreciate you having me on the podcast, man. I fuck with what you doing, man. Keep it up, for real.
I got you, brother. I'll talk to you offline on, like, we'll schedule, like, another time and stuff, but for most time, bro, like, be safe, bro. I love you, dog. God bless you, and, God bless you and your little ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
man. You too,
Bye,
bro. Love you
Miranda.
too, bro. I chat. I tap in with you, bro.
Peace, y'all. Peace. Oh, good luck with your track.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. I'm gonna be posting. I got some more check videos, meets that I ran in. I'll post them and shit. Keep y'all updated and so.
Alright, yeah, bro. I'll make sure that I subscribe to, like, the notification thing, so anytime they're out, I'll check out.
I appreciate you.
Peace, bro. Later.